Alright, am I going? Excellent connection. Should be. I pressed the go button on the Pikmin music on YouTube. Hopefully it's not too loud or whatever. I'll wait for people to start pouring in and take to the chat and let me know how everything is. Yes, hopefully all is well. Hopefully all is going good. Let me go ahead and pull out my phone so that I can open up the chat, stream, the everything. Says there's 2 people here. Okay, so then that means that things are happening, I guess. Gracious. Hello, everybody. I guess I'm here. I guess I've got a new little streaming setup with GIFs and moving parts and a little window for you to see my tablet. Maybe I should get a little, before we get into the deep, I should have a little like welcome message or something. Is my tablet connected? I mean, it is, but let me just go here. See if I can't say, well, oh, what color is my thing? There we go. I'll make it blue. Welcome. Doesn't that look nice? Welcome with a little me smiling there. Yeah. Ugh. Made him look like a Spore character. Oh, it's a me. Most tired Monday ever. Yeah, it's a... definitely feeling a little Monday-y. How's the audio? It's a me / everybody. Can you hear Pikmin music playing in the background? Is it playing nice and soft in the background? Is my voice nice and clear? These are things I would appreciate knowing. I suppose I shouldn't let it prey on my mind too hard. If something's amiss, you'll let me know, I'm sure. Pikmin music is heard, you are good. Thank you, it's a me. Alright, then I suppose I should get on to editing here. So, we got set up. What you're seeing is my tablet. It's what I use to edit videos. It's got 500 something gigabyte SD card in it, so it can hold a lot of information. I used to do this all on my phone, but this thing is practically like a big version of my phone. It's, you know, it's a Samsung product. It's all that. And yeah, I've got things I've got to do with this video. You can't hear things coming out of the tablet because the audio doesn't pair with this window sharing application I've got. I can hear the audio for that. You can't. But the trade-off is you can hear the Pikmin music and I can't. So there you go. Oh, hello, Brandon the Brony Pony. Do you think we'll get a new Mario baseball game? Yeah, probably. Maybe even like sooner than later. Who knows? It's very possible. Yeah, what I'm thinking for this stream is I'm gonna edit here because I have to edit. I want to get this video I'm working on here done soon because I've got to jump into working on other videos too. Videos that I've working on with other people. Am I using OBS? Yes, I am. It's a me. All of this stuff you're seeing in the stream setup here, I set up through OBS. And, yeah. That's how that works. I suppose the first thing I should work on with this video here is the title card. Like here you see right now it's just blankness. Maybe I'll do that later actually. I don't know what the name of this video is going to be yet. It's the follow-up to the 50 pitches video. It's going to be a video about, dedicated to a pitch for a particular game. Exclude. Oh, that's one thing. I need footage of Diddy Kong Racing. Let's see if I can't get some of that. Let's go to YouTube here. We'll search. Actually, I might have Diddy Kong Racing footage already. I don't know. I just need Diddy Kong Racing intro HD. Yeah, that should probably do it. Mario Party. Oh, I'm honestly disappointed that GameCube on NSO is deconfirmed because that means I'll probably never get to play Mario Parties 4 through 7 online legally. Uh, Deconfirmed. It's not necessarily deconfirmed. It's just highly unlikely considering that so many dedicated GameCube ports are like a thing now. You know, like Metroid Prime and the Pikmin games and all that. It seems like Nintendo values those a little bit more. They want to, like, enhance the ports and all that. But yeah, but even still, I don't know if that necessarily deconfirms the possibility of GameCube games coming to GameCube Online. Because people thought that might have been the case for Mario 3D All-Stars. They thought that the, enhanced port of Mario 64 meant N64 games wouldn't come to NSO, but they did, including Mario 64, just a different version of it. So there you go. I'm thinking about making a video on this topic soon-ish. Well, I'm looking forward to hearing it. It's a me. If they would just support Superstars with more content, I wouldn't even miss the GameCube Mario Party games. Well, there you go then. Well, that's a common sentiment I heard. I'm not much of a Mario Party fan myself, but yeah, I've heard people say Mario Party Superstars could use more content from the GameCube games. So it was a big fan fest for N64 stuff, but not enough GameCube love. So far as I know. I wouldn't know, you know? Not much of a Mario Party fan. Yeah. But I don't know, I enjoy a game of Mario Party. I played a fair amount of Mario Party at friends' houses when I was like a tween or teenager. And the Mario Party of choice there was Mario Party 3 for N64, oddly enough. And the Wii one, Mario Party 8. That was another popular one. If they made a Mario Party GameCube collection, I wouldn't care if we didn't get GameCube on NSO. Well, there you go. Yeah, GameCube Mario Party is the only thing you want to see on NSO, Brandon. That's your priorities are, you know what they are, and that's good. That's good for you. I personally, I think of all the GameCube games, there's plenty I want with online play. Custom Robo, F-Zero GX are definitely among them. I've got a video script in the works, and I also recorded some stuff. That's something you may see August, maybe even pushed to September, but I've got a video I'm working on of, like, how to do an F-Zero GX re-release. Because I've always sort of been a proponent of F-Zero's grand return being marked by an actual new game, a sequel. But I don't know, with this renaissance of GameCube enhanced ports, that makes me say, oh, what happened to my Let's View window? Enter passkey. Oh, I guess I left it dormant for too long. Hang on. Let me go to the Let's View app. Enter passkey here. Entering passkey that you probably can't see because the thing hasn't been mirrored yet, so that's good. I don't know if you could do evil things with that passkey if you had it or not, but here we go. Am I back? I'm back. It looks like I could see it on my computer anyway. Which means, does OBS see it? OBS does not. Let me change the properties. Settings, window. Let's view. There it is. It's back. Kind of awkward. What's up, Cold Kill? Always happy to see ya. Baba Joso. I think that now that they have ported the majority of Wii U games, Nintendo is focusing on Wii games. You have Skyward Sword, Kirby's Return, Pikmin 1 and 2. Yeah, Wii and GameCube games are definitely, like, great contenders for enhanced ports, because that's the generation that could use them, you know? Well, not necessarily. I think GameCube games for the most part, you know, hold up pretty darn well. But people want to see, you know, better textures, better, you know, everything. So, you know, that's a thing. That's a worthy thing. I was just talking about how I'd want to see F-Zero GX remastered. Even though for the longest time I was, you know, sort of like, GX is great and all, but it exists. Let's have a new game already. I still kind of am that way to a degree. But at this point, you know, I think I'm just so... I want it back so badly at this point. Let's turn the volume down on that. I don't understand how your channel is not a lot bigger. Thank you, NicoSoviet88. That's very kind of you to say. I'd like for it to be bigger, obviously. I'd like to make more money on it. I'd like to be able to make content for it more frequently without, you know, thinking like I should... You know, I need to be at work, or I have other obligations I need to fulfill, and all that. Let's see, excluding the Amish, they prefer Diddy Kong Racing. Okay. Turns on right there as he turns and looks. There we go. That's an edit. Hey, gamer, I hurt my toe and it turned purple and the nail's gonna... I'm sorry to hear that, Cold Kill. That sucks. No one likes a stubbed toe. You remind me of Arlo. Your voice sounds similar to Arlo as well. I've never heard that before. That's a little funny. Do I sound like Arlo? In my head, Arlo sounds like that. You know, I'm Arlo. Is that insulting? I love Arlo. Did I take inspiration from Arlo? A little bit. I'm a huge puppet head. I'm a huge puppet geek just in general. I've wanted to do a YouTube channel for a while. And yeah, I don't know. I always knew I was going to be a puppet. I didn't land on a sock puppet until I just said, you know what, I'm going to do it. I started in 2020. It was like, you know. But yeah, there's definitely some Arlo inspiration in me, but I try to, you know. The thing about me and Arlo is that one of our main body of content is just sharing our opinions. And, you know, we don't have all the same opinions, but we do agree on a lot of stuff. YouTube is censoring my comments. I want everything. All I want is a Star Fox Halo crossover. That is a lot to ask for, I'm afraid. That's the stars would really have to align on that. Oh my gosh. My freaking... The Let's View tab keeps going in and out. What's up with that? I think all this is saying to me is that for future streams, I may not stream myself editing. But this is more of a test. If nothing else, this is a little, you know, testing my new streaming setup more than anything. I'll probably make a little doodle gif of the sock with a controller instead of the tablet when the time comes for that. I don't know, we'll see. What's a normal edit timeline? Like a week to edit a video? Well, the thing is, Nico, I really don't know how long it takes to edit a video because I hardly have the time to edit videos. You know, I've got 2 jobs. I'm looking for a third. I'm living hand to mouth, and I've just recently started to incorporate more puppet building into my free time, you know, endeavors, which will result in more videos. I'm working on more shorts, Oni Plays Animateds, Pikmin shorts, and stuff for this channel. So that's, you know, hopefully the plan is to have 1 short and 1 regular episode out every month. But yeah, it's not that editing videos is hard, it's just sort of time consuming, and when I say sort of, I mean marginally. It also has a lot to do with my mood. You know, sometimes I'll have the time to edit, but I'll be so worn out from life that I'll just say, I don't feel like it. I want to play Tetris or whatever. I've always wanted to see Arlo do a face reveal. I mean, I don't. If you go to like a convention or something, you know, I'm sure you've seen it before. You're a puppet for the shadowy quasi-government organizations. Miles John, these are accusations. This is libel. I will be taking you to court, so lawyer up, because you're going to need it, Sweaty. Oh, shoot. I need more shoe reactions. Photo. There's one here. Also, I'll admit I'm getting a little bit tired of everyone talking about the Switch 2. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, because I'm going to be talking about that, like, next month, hopefully. But anyway. Oh, shoot. Wrong window. This has got to be a sticker. Outline doesn't look right if it's PIP. Oh man, I love Miles John. Oh, well, I love Miles John as well, Cold Kill. He's a splendid fella. Oh, what I wouldn't give to collaborate with him one day. Oh wait, I guess I technically have with the Oni Plays video. But I'm also being a little coy because... Oh, well, I'm sure you can imagine why I'm being a little coy. Oh, shucks. Garden of Hope theme. That is one of my favorites from Pikmin 3. Good choice. Yeah, I just have a Pikmin... relaxing Pikmin compilation in the background. I can't hear it. I'm listening to my tablet's audio, which has, you know, my video audio. But I have that guy, that sounds. Those sounds are for you, my friend. So I'm glad you're enjoying them. Because even if he's not winning... You know, one of the downsides to this app I'm using, InShot, is sort of designed to be seen in a portrait mode on a phone or a tablet. And I'm doing it in landscape so that I've got a wider field of view. And, so that I can prop it up on a desk like a laptop. But then as a result, when I go into the sticker menu, it covers a portion of the screen. But I can go back and fix that stuff later. I think right now it's just a matter of getting stuff on the timeline. I really like the Dracula cartoon. Aw, shucks. Cold Kill and Miles John. Get a room, you two. Peter Gargan, what's up? Do you have any thoughts on the upcoming Dragon Quest Monsters? It'll be my next most anticipated game this year after Pikmin 4. Not really. I never really got into Dragon Quest Monsters. Yeah, new cigar. You're seeing a lot of like spoilers in my gallery. I just realized of like frames from my storyboards and animatics. You can also probably hear my dog barking up a storm. Sorry if that's hurting your sensitive baby ears. Edit, loop. There you go. See, I'm not giving context for any of these edits I'm making, by the way. You'll just have to wait for the video to come out. There, that's how I can justify doing this. Oh, I should be looking at the chat as well. I edit all my videos in something called Crazy Video Maker 2. That's the best name for editing software I've ever heard. Crazy Video Editor 2. Would you say it's easy to use? Oh, Miles? Oh, Miles? The thing about editing software I found for most people is that it's sort of a matter of, you get used to one. It's like Stockholm Syndrome. And then once you get used to one, you don't want to get used to another. So yeah, this one... InShot is, it's on the Galaxy Store. It's mostly for Android devices. But, this tablet, it's a pretty darn versatile machine, honestly. It's been a long time, old one. Floto, what's up? Oh, is that... Guanum is better than Mushu? It's Morshu. What software is this? It's called InShot Pro, Grant Higdon. You can find it on the Galaxy Store. Or the Google Play Store, I think. That's how I feel with Premiere. Yeah, Kevster. I tried getting into Sony Vegas in like 2021, but I was just like, this makes no sense to me, and then I went crying back to this application. I can't hear the dog. Oh, well, there you go then. I guess the sound isolation in this room is better than I gave it credit for. Yeah, I don't need any edits for this part of the B-roll. Oh shoot, footage from trailer concept. I wonder if I should, you know what? So much of the body of this video comes after, I guess that's another spoiler for this video I'm working on, is that it's going to open with a 4-minute animatic of sorts of a trailer for this game I'm pitching, or, you know, conceptualizing. And, yeah, by working on it, you might pick up on what it is, but I don't care. It's very easy to use, not very robust though. Like, it's no Premiere Pro, but it works for what I need to do. That's how I feel about InShot. The wonderful thing about InShot though is that it's constantly updating. Like, it's a lot more versatile now than it was in 2020. The reason why I like it is just because the timeline is so easy to read. You know, it's literally just drag and drop and stretch and cut, you know? Hi Sock, it's been a while. Since I last been to one of your streams. Yeah, it's nice to see you, Floro. I had to learn DaVinci Resolve after learning Filmora, and I learned that after Movie Maker, not fun to make the jumps. Oh, there you go. I graduated uni the other day, and Pikmin 4 will be the perfect celebration. Congratulations, Peter Gargan. So happy for you. Yeah, I also recently graduated from community college. You know, it's what I can afford. And now I've got an AA in theater. This will open up so many opportunities for me, I'm sure. It's a little bit of sarcasm there. Alright, so far this is just what I've edited so far in my free time. We're gonna hit a snag soon, and I'm probably going to have to make another edited image like this. There's like there. See if I can scroll back up the chat a little bit. Nope. Okay, I'm all cut up. Good. Oh, shoot. I need to edit this image to have horse armor on Epona. Yeah, you know what? Should I do it in Flip-A-Clip or Photoshop is what I'm going back and forth. I did the squid in Photoshop. I should do Link in Photoshop, too. It's not necessarily Photoshop, you know. But first I'm going to put my thing in airplane mode so I don't get ads on it. No, Wi-Fi off. Oh, wait a minute. I need Wi-Fi for the window, don't I? Or do I? I do. Shoot. Uno momento. Let's go back to Let's View. Let's View app. Got to enter passkey. Entering the passkey. Oh, did my keyboard disconnect? Yeah, let me just use the virtual keyboard then. Entering the passkey. Entering the passkey. Start casting. Now go back to OBS. Prick on properties. Select the right window, yeah. And now we're back. Right? Yes. We're back. We're back. So, okay, so then I've got to go to... I guess I just got to suffer through ads then. You can't hear them, though, so... Yeah, I guess. And this one doesn't even have landscape mode. That's hilarious. It would be funny telling someone that the majority of English that I learned is not from school, and it's been from watching random Nintendo YouTubers. I'm from Spain. Hey, that's pretty cool, Papa Joso. Yeah, I hear that most people who learn a second language learn more efficiently by just, listening in on casual conversation. But I wouldn't know, because I don't know a second language. I took Spanish in high school. Took 2 courses, and I know most of the rudimentary stuff and some words here and there, but, yeah, I'm definitely far from a fluent Spanish speaker. Like hardly at all. Me amo Arlo talking sock, I guess. Me gusta queso. No me gusta queso, actually. I don't like cheese that much. I mean, I like cheese just fine, but nah, I'm not. Anyway, I love your little animated sock fella. Thank you, Zinc Pods. Happy to see you again. I recall seeing you a couple times when I've streamed before. Yeah, I had a still image of the sock bouncing in the corner before, but I said, that looks weird and unnatural, so I just came up with a little GIF, because it matches the GIFs I use for the Twitter handle and Patreon handle and the end of my videos anyway. Cold Kill and Miles John having a little interview down here. Our main influences were actually the old Deputy Frayling cartoons, stuff like Pink Panther. Yeah, I love those, by the way, Miles. You do emulate that style really well. Really great stuff. Real wacky stuff. Honestly. I've got a thing here that has a texture I want. There we go. I haven't heard of Let's View before. I gotta try it out for myself. Yeah, that's something, I just, I looked up literally on the App Store, just like, app that lets you mirror tablet screen on computer. And that was the most trusted one, so I picked it, and hopefully it's not selling my information to the Russians or whatever. Oh, I'm not allowed to zoom in much on this picture. Or I guess I probably am, but the screen is so small to me. Relatively, anyway. Hey, Reset! What's up? Ladies and gentlemen, this is the fellow responsible for my look, for my revamped visual style for the whole channel. He was doing some, if I recall correctly, he says he's doing graphic design in school, or just, training his graphic design skills in general. And he came up with the sock texture background, with the cyan text and the scrolling, margins. You can see on the top and bottom of my screen there. And yeah, he made that YouTube banner for me, and it pretty much inspired me to revamp the visual identity of my whole channel. He's great. He's a very talented guy. He also makes great Nintendo content as well. Video game commentary content. New style is pretty swag. Thank you, Floto. Oh, hey, I see a lot of people here are fans of Reese. Nice. Love to see it. Love to see real ones supporting real ones. For real. The background is a high-res image of my socks. That's incredible. I didn't even know that. That's awesome. Let's see. I shouldn't hum things because I don't know what Pikmin song you guys are listening to. By the way, if the music ever stops, just let me know and I'll turn something else on. Shoot, can I... Okay, I can zoom in. That's good. Yeah, this eraser tool is fickle with, where it begins and ends. But I'll be hiding the imperfections with a glow outline anyway, so it's not the biggest deal in the world. One might say I'm putting a little bit too much effort for, this video, or this concept in general. That's something I think I'm going to mention in the video, is that it's yeah, this is something that will probably never exist, or at least not in the way I'm proposing it here, especially not since I'm sharing it for free on YouTube and not making a pitch packet to give Nintendo one day. But, But the trade-off for that is it will exist as this video, so I want to make it a nice, high-quality video. Sort of give you guys the impression of, what I want it to be. Share my vision a little bit. Hopefully it goes over well. That's the thing with my videos. They've been averaging maybe 1,000 views, 12,000 views. I recently did an Oni Plays Animated again for the first time in over a year. And I got 2,000 views, which is better than normal, but not as good as, my animations when they went viral in 2020. So, but we're working back up. I'm trying to make sure that my channel has
an identity that people can discover any video anywhere, anytime, and think, oh, I want to see more of this. You know? That's why I moved away from doing unscripted stuff in general. But streaming appears to be more viable now in the YouTube sphere. I remember there was a time where if you did any kind of streaming, it would just tank your viewership or your analytics. So, yeah. Pretty cool thought process for video ideas and stuff. Thank you, Zinc. Thank you. I hate Zelda, says nobody cares. I don't hate Zelda. I like Zelda quite a bit. But I'm not a super fan of it, though. Necessarily, anyhow. Shoot, what was I going to get? Oh, yeah, that one image again. Well, actually, no, the Smash Ball image. There we go. I hate horses. I'm sorry to hear that nobody cares. Horses, I mean, that's a weird thing to hate. What do you got against horses? That's just so random. I don't know if I've ever heard anyone say I hate horses before. It's like, I don't know, do you hate the advancement of travel? Like, I don't get it. The LA Air isn't treating some content too well. No, it's like Corey Delaminguez. LA Air. I actually live like an hour away from LA. That's practically my neighborhood. Start putting in some glow effects now. Put it in yellow. Oh, not vomit green. Yellow, darn it. Oh, that's glitter. Yeah, that's not what I want. This is what I want. There we go. Yeah, that's better. They have hair on their butts. Oh, horses? Yeah? What, you don't have hair on your butt? Okay. Well, whatever. My artistry on display here is lacking for sure, but gets the job done. That's something I've been tossing around the idea of maybe hiring an artist for my videos, but the thing is, I'm like, I cannot afford it, or I cannot afford what I think that should be worth. Even if someone was like, "I'll do it for free, man," you know, I'd be like, "Oh, thank you," but you know, I really shouldn't, you know, impose. And you know, even like this may be crude, but it's me, you know? And the thing is, I could have chosen to just do crude doodles like my streaming sock there in the corner, and that probably would have worked just as well. But now I've invested too much time into doing this. Well, that's the thing too, I think it's easier to pull stuff off of Google Images. Like, you know, I had the whole animatic with Samus landing on Talon 4 and everything. Not every character, well, I guess most of the characters in this trailer concept are going to be decked out like this. I just need to come up with something, you know, not necessarily what it would be, but just something to give you an idea of what I'm visualizing. And this is mostly good. What I've got going on here, I think I'll just cover the rest of the saddle and maybe do some hoof anklets. That should do it for Epona, and they can move on to other characters. Maybe they got kicked by one as a kid. I had a friend who got bucked off a horse when they were a teenager, and it really messed up their back. Yeah, it's no joke. You know, horses are powerful beasts. There's a reason why, you know, so much of Western humanity, or Western civilization expanded due to the domestication of horses. They're strong, they are efficient. The thing I wish wasn't the case with this app I'm using, Polish, I think is what it's called. It's basically like, you know, Photoshop for Android. Is that, yeah, when you scale a little thing up, it also scales, you know, the, like, eraser distance. Like here is, like, the lowest setting ever. Bop. That's not very little. You know, that's big. And if I do a big thing, practically all gone already. I don't know. Imagine if we domesticated bears as horses like in Breath of the Wild. Yeah, that's the thing about bears is that they're testy. So that they've got big personalities. They're very hard to tame. But some people have. But the thing is, even then, there's like, you know, they're living on not borrowed time, but like, you know, it's not so much that the bear has faith in the person as it is the person has convinced the bear that it's better for them to stay around and feed them tubs of fish than it is to, you know, maul them to death. Bears. Okay, at this point, I think I'd be better off just drawing things from scratch with that. This line on the saddle is too thin to do this whole Photoshop trick. Why do you hate bears? Nobody cares is in a mood today. Must be Monday. Must be Monday. Let me go back up through the chat here. Did I miss anything? Nothing major doesn't look like. Alright, yeah, I'm gonna give up on the Smash Ball thing and just draw the glowing effect. This gets the job done. To the color yellow. This brush. Little streams that are like like Zio. It's like Sparks almost. Like Sparks the Dragonfly from Spyro. It's nothing at all like that. Just made that up now. Wonder if I should draw reins on Epona. Like, look, Link is holding the reins. Yeah, it looks good enough. You know, it's just an approximation. It's not like I never said I was a talented Photoshop artist or nothing. Did the music stop? Did it? Not on my end. Doesn't look like it. Can you guys not hear the music anymore? Says it should still be. I think there is music, but it's low. Oh, I can turn it back. I can turn it up a bit. Is this better? Is this too loud now, or just let me know. What are you using to play music in the background? Just YouTube. Just YouTube in another window. It's a Pikmin music compilation. Music is heard. Thank you, It's a me. What exactly is the goal of the edit, actually? Because I'm lost. Well, Trico Hunter, that's for you to discover when the video releases, isn't it? Nah, but for real, I'm not trying to be too coy or nothing. I just don't want to spoil the surprise, even though it's quite possible you'll be able to piece it all together if you're watching enough here. It's my last video I did, the collab with What They Should Do. Lovely guy, by the way. He was very, very fun to collaborate with. Mo from What They Should Do. It's a small channel, really underrated channel. He's only got like 400 subs or something. You should give him some love if you can find him. I mean, you can find him if you just go to the last video I did where we pitched 50 quick concepts for new Nintendo games. This that I'm working on right now is related to that. Is the opening of this video is a whole animatic, like a trailer. It's my pitch for, if you remember back in 2021, I did the mock-up trailer for what if Taboo was a Fighter's Pass character. It's basically like that, but longer and with a lot more like original elements. And that's what this is being used for. This thing that I'm editing here. Yes, it is indeed. I wouldn't lie to you. Don't accuse me of lying. I wouldn't lie to you. You're my precious snookums. I don't know. That's good. Let's add another What's the latest? The latest video I did, it was like weeks ago at this point, but it was 50 pitches for new Nintendo games. And yeah, and most of the pitches lasted like, you know, a couple seconds. I basically just said, oh, they should make a Nintendogs games with horses in it, you know, or they should do a Crash Team Racing nitro-fueled like remake of F-Zero X. You know, they were all very quick, but this pitch, I teased at the end of that video, I said, oh, I've got an idea for pitch number 50, and it's gonna be, you know, it needs a video of its own. It's too big, it's too freaking epic to just list here. And that will be my next video that I will be releasing hopefully soon. And the fact that I'm streaming myself editing it is kind of ensuring that I get stuff done in a weird way. Instead of saying, I'm bored, you know, I'm tired, I'm lazy, I don't wanna edit, I wanna play ARMS, you know, then this, the fact that I'm streaming makes it so that I kinda have to just to, you know, because what else am I gonna do? Just casually here working on it. But when I haven't been editing, another, like, procrastination tactic has been working on making puppets, and those puppets will be used in future videos, so, you know, it's not all bad. Oh, that's not ideal. But it's good enough. I'll mask it with the glow effect. Can't wait for Smash Bros. RPG. I mean, that very well might exist one day as, like, a mobile game. Honestly, I could see it. As, like, a gacha mobile. Did anyone ever play Avengers Alliance? That was an old, like, Facebook game. But then they did the sequel for phones. And it was like, yeah, it was like a turn-based battle system, RPG system, but, you know, it was just like a mobile game. So it was like, oh, log in every day to get rewards, so you can only have this much energy every day, or whatever. I thought it was fun for what it was. You know what? That's probably fine.
Oh, shoot. Did I go offline? What happened? Am I still streaming? Am I still up?
Seems like I should still be up. I guess I'm still up.
This is my little...
I was looking at,
What was I looking at?
I was looking at a little... I've got YouTube opened
on my phone so that I could watch the chat more closely, because, you know, there's a little bit of a lag with the YouTube Studio page. And yeah, it just closed on me. I guess that was just my phone's Wi-Fi being weird and not the actual stream dying. Okay, good. A weird okie dokie sock, but the stream was cut by quite a bit. Quite a bit. We're live again. What? Oh, quite.
Was it quite a bit? Quite a bit? Hopefully it wasn't too severe. What was the last thing you remember me saying? Did it get cut off again?
What's going on? Hang on. What is this? The stream's current bitrate is higher than recommended. It says excellent connection. My little thing there. Ah, we're back. Last thing you mentioned was Facebook Avengers. Well, then we didn't get cut off for long then. I feel like that was the last thing You're here, you're here. Hey, eh? My pitch for a new Nintendo game, Hi Wanted Asylum, would be a 3D Mario where you shoot condiments at enemies and the collectibles would be sandwich ingredients. That sounds awesome, Wanted Asylum. Pikmin seems to be picking up steam, thankfully. Pikmin 1 plus 2 releasing was an awesome move. I agree, It's-a-me. I agree.
Yeah, that's weird. It looks like the stream is, like, cutting out intermittently for whatever reason. What have just happened? I don't know, Baba Jesso.
It's weird. As according to YouTube Studio, everything is going just fine. It says my connection is excellent.
And yet, for whatever reason, the stream was cutting out for people.
Strange, isn't it?
I'm sure everything's okay. Back to business as usual. Gotta make shoes for Epona. And then I can move on to something else interesting to look at, hopefully. Sheesh. YouTube being YouTube. Yeah, I'm afraid so, Baba Juso. I'm afraid so. Tisk tisk and all that. You know what, I shouldn't even crop. Makes the eraser weird. I should just erase all the parts I don't want first. And then stretch it. Why didn't I think of this before? Frosty the Snowman was a happy, jolly soul with a corncob pipe and a button nose and 2 eyes made out of coal. Tisk tisk and a bag of chips. Yeah, I agree, A. I agree. And that's not me being Canadian, that's the username of the person I was replying to in chat. It's a big capital A. Like my first initial. I'm A Talking Sock. The A stands for Arlo. Which is my first name that I don't use for obvious reasons. I'd love for a Pikmin tactical RPG spin-off that plays similarly to Advance Wars. Well, that's a fun out-of-the-box idea, Peter Gargan. Well, here's a fun idea. I like a tactics RPG as much as the next guy. I think they're fine. I really liked Codename Steam. That was a tactics RPG. But I don't know, I picked up Advance Wars Reboot Camp and I hate to admit it, I played like, a good 20 hours of the game or so. Made it 50% of the way into the first game's campaign. And I'm sorry to say it, I didn't like it. Just wasn't gelling with me. Yes, I wouldn't say it's a bad game. Just that I, wasn't the sort of thing, that I want to play. And yeah, I do think that's a shame, because I try to be an advocate for Nintendo's less, iterated on IPs. And Advance Wars was kind of like the perfect, Nintendo finally giving one some attention, I should be there to support it. Which I did my part, I bought the game, but yeah, I didn't care for it. Maybe I'll try again someday. Maybe I'll arrange a play date with Dr. Richie or something. He's a big Advance Wars fan. Play the multiplayer and maybe he can help me. Maybe his enthusiasm will rub off on me and I'll start to get it a little bit more. Yeah, the thing is, I didn't find Advance Wars difficult. Just boring. Like I got the appeal of looking for a strategy and everything, and and it's a little bit like you've got to examine your opponent and delegate what the best course of action is, and if one thing is off, then that throws everything into question, and you kind of gotta work your way. Either you might just be screwed and you gotta restart the level. I don't know. Yeah, I wasn't the biggest fan of Advance Wars Reboot Camp, sadly. But I asked, when I felt that way, I messaged Dr. Richie, who's the biggest Advance Wars fan in my circle. And I said, as an Advance Wars fan, what's your take on Reboot Camp? How do you think it stacks up? Would you say it's a good experience? And he had like a bit to say about, the nuances and how it compares to the original releases and everything, but he came away positive for the most part, so I was like, I think it is just me then. I guess I didn't really like it. Which is, it's what it is, I guess. You can't win them all. Yo, God Hunter. Speaking of games, Gex is back. It's a trilogy, but he's back. Yeah, Trico Hunter, I remember. That limited runs game conference was, it was really something. You know, Gex is back, Tomba's back, the original Clock Tower's getting re-released. A spiritual successor to Faces of Evil. You know, with the original cast and some of the original staff from those Zelda CDI games working on it. That was an incredible conference. Plumbers Don't Wear Ties. Plumbers Don't Wear Ties is coming back too. It's like, what is it? You know, and I think I tweeted as like, you know, the YouTube generation is making games now, and now they're bringing back all these weird things. Oh shoot. Tablet window expired again. Keeps happening periodically. Don't worry. We'll just reconnect. Go to successfully connected. Casting now. Oh, start now. Gotta do so much screen juggling. Properties and OBS. Window. Okay. There we go. All better. I haven't seen a lot of people talking about it, so I don't have a lot of hopes. Well, for Gex? Why is Gex a meme? Good question, Zoop Mare. Welcome to the stream, by the way, if you just got here, Zoop. Very happy to see you. Always happy to see my lovely patrons. Gex is a meme, A, because it's just not very good series of games. It's a gecko who's like, gosh darn it. I think my Wi-Fi is just being silly. Silly Wi-Fi, stop being silly, darn ya. Gex is a meme for many reasons, the least of which not being Scott the Woz. Scott the Woz made a meme out of Gex by making it a running joke in his videos. He has one of his friends who plays a character. Yeah. Is for whatever reason is really stoked about Gex for whatever reason. And he thinks that everything is Gex except for Gex itself. It's a fine meme. You know, it's a fun enough running joke. But I do think it sort of like ran its course at one point. The Scott the Woz community was pretty obnoxious with it for a while. Wi-Fi bug strikes again. Yeah, that darn Wi-Fi bug. Sweetie, there's a Wi-Fi bug in the living room. Go over here and swat that Wi-Fi bug. Don't want no darn Wi-Fi bugs in my kitchen. I said it was the sitting room earlier. Tisk tisk. Can't keep my story straight. Friends are in the back room, getting higher than the Empire State. I think I've gotten lazier with the art style. But you know what? This looks approximately like how the Inkling one looks. So I think I'm happy with it here. Just save it. Dark Age of Nintendo is my fave. Yeah, I love that quite a bit, Zoob. That's I like Squat the Wares. I like Squat the Wares. I do like Scott the Woz. He's a fun content creator. Conspiracy theory, they brought Gex back because of Scott the Woz. I think they brought Gex back. I think the appetite for Gex was built first by people like Cat Icarus, and did JonTron did Bubsy. I think Cat Icarus was the one who, back in the day, was the biggest like Gex proliferator. Honestly, only got a couple hours into Reboot Camp, didn't really click with me, but I wanted to support Nintendo using older IPs. Same, Reese. Same. But I anticipated becoming a fan of Advance Wars. I thought it'd click with me, but it didn't. Because the thing about that, weirdly, is that I really like Codename Steam, and I had heard from a lot of people who didn't like Codename Steam. Oh, there's a white doodle in the corner. I didn't even know. I heard from people. I heard from a lot of people who like Codename Steam that it was essentially a poor man's Advance Wars. That it was like Advance Wars Light, Advance Wars for babies. And I was like, well, in that case, I'd probably love Advance Wars. And I didn't. I think fundamentally, Codename Steam and Advance Wars are very different, actually. They're both tactics RPGs made by Intelligent Systems, but they play very differently. Snaggered Hole Music is bringing back my pileated Snaggered PTSD. Sorry, Floto. Yeah, I can't hear the Pikmin music playing in the background, by the way. I'm listening to my tablet. Oh, that looks weird. Can I think I'm going to put an in-between frame of just pure white. Do I have a just pure white in my sticker thing already? Or something that'll suffice? Will this get big enough? Will this do it? No. Wah. I've probably done it before. I've probably had the screen go all white before. I've probably got something that can do that here. All I know about Advance Wars is that Neil is a total looker. Yeah, she's very pretty. They designed her to be an appealing little anime character, didn't they? I'd like to see them give Codename Steam a second chance, either a remaster or sequel that draws more classic literature characters. Same, Peter Gargan. Same. I'd love for... And that's another thing about Codename Steam, is that as great as it is, and it's how great the official, like, key art is, the game itself on 3DS is pretty not that visually impressive. Like, it's not much of a looker. Does this cover the whole screen? It does! Hooray! And, yeah, I think that it could really do with a remake. Or you know, a remaster, rather, that improves on the models and everything. That'd be great. There you go. I remember playing the demo for Codename Steam. Yeah. It was a good one. Same with Ever Oasis. Yes, I absolutely agree, Peter Gargan. So remake. Well, that's a point of contention, isn't it, Gone Hunter? When is it a remake and when is it a remaster? If it's using the same basic code and everything, I think at that point it's fair to say remaster. Like Metroid Prime Remastered, right? It looks so good, it's practically a remake. But they didn't start from scratch. I need a wide shot of Talon 4. Do I have one? I think I have one. Will this do? Because, like, where is Link? He's supposed to be on a cliffside. Nah, this won't do. This simply won't do. This simply won't do. This isn't fair. This isn't right. It's not supposed to look this way. It's not. How can anyone be this good at multitasking? Thank you, Zoob. It's a very kind thing of you to say. Alright. Oh. This will do? Question mark? I guess so. I guess I just need to get a random image of a mountain to put there. And maybe, like, yeah, put a blur effect on that. It's a shame that most of Nintendo IPs have 1 or 2 games after being canceled. Yeah, Nintendo, that's the thing though. Nintendo has so many flippin' IPs. It's difficult to even imagine them being able to keep up with all of them. So it's just an unfortunate truth that not all of them can get the same amount of love and regular releases. Green. Now why did my keyboard disconnect? Oh, I turned off Bluetooth for some reason. Weird. Come on. Let's see the Bluetooth pop up. Come on then, don't be shy. connect, why don't you? There you go. Otherwise, green cliff. No. Mountain. Son of a gun. Gotta put in the passkey again. Oh, and it didn't even save it from last time. I've got to actually retype the whole thing and not just press the buttons. That's fine. That's what it is. It's not a terribly difficult thing to do. Go to OBS. Properties of the window. Let's view. Okay. Boom. Back to our regularly scheduled mountain loop part. On the real, I feel like it's impossible for me to edit while talking. I've never tried it before, so... But I seem to be doing... You know, that's the thing. Me doing this is better than me doing nothing when it comes to editing, right? So, this is not a PNG. Or I guess it is if I go to PNG Mart, but I don't want to do that. This is another one of those... Oh, gosh. Darn it! You know what I really need? I need like a doodle GIF in the window thing that's like, oh, you know what? I should do that right now. I should add text that says, pardon our... Oh, shoot. Cancel. Wait, what? You know what? I'm not going to do that, actually. I'll do that later. I was going to put a little text that says, pardon our dust, tongue face. But it's weird. The thing is, I'm going back and forth between devices here. It's playing with my brain. It's playing tricks on my brain. I got to be careful. I could go crazy. Alright, properties. That's you. Okay. There we go. And we're back. We're back in business, ladies and gentlemen. It's a shame that most of Nintendo IPs... Oh, we said that. I like listening to my audio, so I either tone out whoever I'm talking to while editing, or I'm not focused on editing. Yeah, I can't edit while listening to music. That's a lot of people say they like to... Cameron All One Word is another YouTuber who I like, and he says, yeah, I love... Editing is the easy part, filming's the hard part. And I'm like, oh, I think the opposite. But he says, well, I like editing because I can just... You know, I can just vibe. A download license? Oh, come on. Doesn't anybody just have a regular old mountain I can download? But yeah, he said, you know, I can't edit while listening to music because I want to focus on the sounds coming out of the video that I'm working on. But I'm doing that now. I can hear what's coming out of my tablet. It's just you guys can't. Because of how things are set up here. Oh, pardon me. You know what I should do? I just get like a regular... I should look up... Metroid Prime Talon for Mountain. And if there's a picture of it, I can just make it a PNG. Oh, somebody made a Smash stage, that's cool. Does nobody have what can look like a mountain that a person on a horse could ride down? With lighting that hopefully doesn't look too garish? Yes, no, maybe so. Oh, you know what? That could probably do. Save image. Go to InShot. Two things, not TO things, sorry. That's okay. Did you say it's hard to focus on two things at once or something? Thoughts on Rayman and Sparks of Hope? I'm very happy that Rayman is coming back in anything, quite frankly. I don't play those Mario Rabbids games. Just doesn't look like my cup of tea. But yeah, I'd really like a proper Rayman 4 or something. That'd be nice. Now, What the H happened here? Any chance you ever played Little King Story on Wii? I didn't get very far in it when I played a few years back. It was much like Pikmin from what I remember. I knew of Little King Story back in like the 2010s, whenever it was relatively new. I remember some people wanted him in Smash. You know, that was around the same... 2011 was around the same time that Smash 4 speculation was going hard on the internet. And I remember some people advocated for the Little King. And at that age, you know, in 2011 I was, what, 13? 14? So yeah, I remember thinking like, oh yeah, that could be cool too, huh? But, you know, I never played Little King Story, no. Some people swear by it. I'm sure it's fun. I'm sure it's fine. Yeah, I think this will do. Very good. Oh shoot, you know what? I might have to like make a whole different like... I don't want any fade-in effects on this. Do I want an outline, though? Just to, like, help it look a little bit better? Just a black outline? Yeah, I guess that works. What's your most outrageous pick for the next Smash Bros? That's a good question. Like, most outrageous? I did a video on this back in, like, 2020, 2021. My, you know, days when my microphone sounded like this. I used the same microphone that plugs in my computer as I did. I use a lavalier mic now. It sounds better, but for streaming, I'm still stuck with this one. But yeah, no, back then, I speculated. I made a video that was like, who is the weirdest possible character who could even, like, potentially be in Smash Bros? And I think the answer I came up with was Chuck E. Cheese. I think he rides the line the hardest without being a straight-on, like, you know, while still being technically a video game character, but not a, you know, fourth-party character, as Smash fans refer to characters who don't originate in video games. But that's part of the problem with Smash Bros. I've been banging the return to first-party only drum as of late, because I think you can get to a point with third-party characters where it's just too much. Darn window closed again.
Okay. Okay, alright. Enter the passkey.
Yeah, I really need to. If I'm gonna do this again, I'm gonna have a little GIF underneath any given window of me doing like a little frustrated face, so like a little sock doodle doing a frustrated face as it says like "Pardon our dust" or whatever. That'd at least make, because if this is gonna be a common occurrence, it should at least be kind of a joke and not just frustration. I don't want you guys being frustrated. I want you guys being happy. I want you guys being entertained. I want you to point and laugh at the funny sock. But no, I wouldn't want, by the way, I wouldn't want Chuck E. Cheese in Smash Bros, by the way. You know, but I think that's as outrageous as it gets, quite frankly. As for who I'd really want who's the most outrageous, maybe Excitebots. Like, have a character who is all of their alts, like the Koopalings, is just like the frog model, turtle model, centipede model, bat model, rat model. I'd like Excitebots. But, like, most outrageous, I don't know, it could be anybody. NES Remix, like a character who just changes into different NES sprites. I don't know. Did you see that Pikmin subreddit bought ad placements in Times Square? I did, Legons. That was insane. It's insane that it caught on with Pikmin in particular. That the Pikmin community, for whatever reason, really got behind that Times Square thing. Because that was like a thing it's a thing. There's some Times Square ad where the gimmick is you get to put your ad in Times Square. And it could be anything. And yeah, the fact that the Pikmin community in particular just spammed it with Pikmin stuff, that's funny. It's very funny. Loop, shake. What the deuce? Hey, Retro Count! Great to see ya! Boom bum baby! I feel like Digimon is really close to that line, considering they started as Tamagotchi kind of a toy. Yeah, Kevster. Yeah, Kevster TV. But Digimon is more, like, normies accept it as a video game IP, you know? And Tamagotchi-type things are, like, video games. Like, they're toys, but video games are also arguably toys. Whereas Chuck E. Cheese is heavily video game associated, but again, it's like he's more like a cereal mascot. Because he is a restaurant mascot. Oh, shoot, he did a little spin. You know what, I'm happy with that. You can do a little spin. I'm fine with that. Oh, shoot. I say the camera zooms out. Okay. Then in that case... Oh, heavy sigh. Enter passkey. Doing it right now, boss. Passkey. Start now.
OBS. Settings. Pick window. Okay.
And I'm thinking we're back. How you been? Oh, hi, Retro Count. Yeah, reset, Retro Count, it's me. We got a lot of people running the same circles here. Fun, fun, fun. In terms of third-party characters, I feel a Sony or Valve-owned character would be the only mind-blowing reveal left. There was a time when Sonic, Cloud, and Steve were all unthinkable. Yeah, but the thing is, I think we've already crossed that line, Peter. I feel like we're already at a place where people are like, yeah, I expect Kratos, really. Or they're like, yeah, Crash Bandicoot's a shoo-in, Master Chief is a shoo-in. The fact that people are already like that, you know, makes me say, okay, what are we doing here? You know? Oh, shoot, I can't zoom in. Can't zoom in on the blur. Well, that means that... Oh, that means that the zoom out looks more like a zoom away. Screen's gone again. It's not even telling me to enter the passkey. What the H? How am I supposed to get back if it won't let me do the passkey? What's going on? That's hurtful. Ay, ay, ay. Maybe if I close it and reopen it. Open the app. Open the app. Let's view. Enter passkey here. Deep, 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 deep. Entering that passkey again. Start now.
Back to OBS. Properties. Pick the window.
I'm thinking we're back. Yeah, Cloud was essentially considered Sony adjacent, as was Crash. Yeah, exactly. Well, and there was a time where Smash fans understood, yeah, this Nintendo crossover game ought to have Nintendo crossover characters, Nintendo characters. And Snake and Sonic were like, oh, they're special guests. And Sakurai himself in interviews was like, yeah, the thing about special guests is that they're very special. They have to, these are the criteria they have to meet. And you know, that criteria has changed over. Sakurai used to have a lot of criteria, though. He used to say that fighting game characters were off the table because he preferred making fighting game movesets for characters not from fighting games, and clearly that's not the case anymore. What was I going to do? Oh, sticker. Detail. Oh good, it doesn't affect other stickers. Blur. There we go. Now we're cooking with gas. I get that a character straight up owned by Sony seems less likely, but if Kratos or Ratchet or someone were to show up, I don't think they'd get the same level of mind-blowing hype as Cloud. I think you're right, eh? I think you can only break the mold so many times. It's become pedestrian. Let's see, the camera zooms out. Beep. And borp. And from here, go there. Oh shoot. I just delete these and start over. It'd be easier than not. Be easier than trying to adjust every little keyframe. What am I coughing for? I've got a little drinky poo over here. Ugh. Gracious. Imagine if Scorpion got in. Like for Mortal Kombat. The thing is, I can. Nothing would surprise me anymore for Smash Bros. People expect the impossible. So, and at what point does that become boring? For me, it became boring almost immediately. Not almost immediately. I'd say... I don't even know what I'd say. I don't even know what I'd say, honestly. By the time Sora got in, I was, like, hyped, but at the same time, I was, like, you know... I could feel myself not being as hyped. It was almost like, you know, coming to terms with the fact that... It's like, you know, you reach a certain age where you know all your family history and relationships, and, you know, Christmas doesn't hit quite the same. You know, when... I feel like that's me with Smash Bros. When Sora got in, that was me with Smash Bros. That was like, it's not magic anymore. How does that look? Let me see, zoomed out. The camera zooms out. Yeah, okay, that mountain thing, just for instance, doesn't look that great. Oh, you know what I should do? You guys can't hear me, but the audio of the video I'm editing is me saying the camera zooms out and we see blah blah blah. And yeah, I'm trying to... I don't think I should try to attempt an actual zoom animation. I think I should just have it be as it be. Yep. Don't go quiet now. Don't be boring. Say things, Sock. There's people watching. Thanks for the shout out from earlier, Sock. Hey, what they should do. My man. You guys gotta subscribe to this guy for real. Make some great content. But yeah, it was a pleasure working with you, man. I'm sad I missed out on Brawl's announcements. I wasn't old enough for it. Yeah, it's me. I wasn't active on the internet, but I had friends who were, and yeah, that's just the word of mouth. Like, I'd go to friends' houses and we'd play Melee, and be so excited, Brawl's coming out soon, and oh my gosh, Sonic's in it, you know? It was a fun time, for sure. And around that, yeah, and I also remember my friends got into, like, Brawl modding after a while, and that was pretty magical to me at the time as well. I was like, whoa, you could put anything in Smash Bros. Loved both your videos. Thank you, Peter. Peter Gargan. Peter Gargan. Sora's trailer didn't get me really hyped, but mostly because I was a little sad that Smash Bros. Was going to be considered finished. All good things must come to an end. Alright, pulls on Epona's reins. Let me add keyframes. This will be the starting one. And from here, go up at an angle, but please don't spin. He spun! He spun, gosh darn it. I just want him to go up a little bit. Is that so much to ask? Spinning. The horses. Whoa! I don't want him to flip. I just want him to go up slightly. You know what? Screw it. I'm just gonna get a different image of him pulling on Epona's reins for real. I have one, right? Yeah, I do. It's like a totally different art style, but that's fine. If it works, it works. Because that's the thing, right? This thing is... Oh, excuse me. I don't want you... Or do I want you to do that? You know what? I've decided I want you to do that. That's fine. Do that. See if I care. Link quivers his arrows and pulls on Epona's reins. Doodly doo. Doodly doo 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 doo. Doodly doo. Doodly doo 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 doo. Everything is on the internet. It's true. There's magic of finding games through word of mouth. I agree, RetroCount. I agree. What are your thoughts on the Microsoft Activision news? I'm glad that, you know, the legal limbo is ending and they came to a decision. I didn't care one way or the other how that decision was going to be made, whether or not Microsoft gets them or doesn't, but it's all done now. Well, I mean, it's not all done, but it's been cleared, so it's gonna happen. If there's any good to come from it, it will be better franchise care from Activision. You know, see whether or not Crash and Spyro and everybody gets good treatment. The white thing's gotta be in front of the horse. There we go. Stands on her hind legs and whinnies. Gosh darn it. Okay. See, that's all I wanted you to do before. I just wanted you to... Oh, whatever. What's done is done now. I need you to shake. No, that's not what I want. I want a loop. Yay! That'll never get old. That's the thing. I'm spending so much time on what is... Like, how long is this bit? 3 seconds? This is... Oh, the things I do for love. And I want this to come out this month. Ay, ay, ay. I don't know if I'm being more or less productive by streaming this, honestly. But I'm being more productive now than I would be if I wasn't doing it at all, so there you go. Now's the time for Banjo Crash, Spyro crossover, 3D platformer. That would be a lot of fun. That's another potential video idea, I think, now that Microsoft has got so many platforming characters. They should make a multiplayer, 3D, like a 3D platformer take on the Battle Royale. Maybe call it Collectors or Nabbers or something. Could be fun. Okay, this one is actually kind of loud. The music. Let me turn it down. Let me know whether or not that's good. Yeah, this specific music. Yeah, okay. Everyone was telling me about the music. Is it good now? Hopefully it's good. Sony folded immediately. They already signed the 19-year Call of Duty deal. Yeah. That's that's the thing. Sony was trying little too quiet. Okay. Sony was trying hard to get the deal blocked. They were the main proponents. They were the ones pulling like claims of foul play out of their butts. And that was one of the things I hated the most about this whole legal proceedings, was how Sony could lie to the courts and they'd believe them because they don't give two craps about how video games work. But in the end, you know, Sony's gambit didn't pay off, so that's something. Sounds a little too quiet. It's fine either way. If it's distracting at all, if it needs to be lower or higher, just let me know. I'll happily accommodate. Yeah, 10-year deal, not 19. Gracious. Could you imagine? Anyway. Let me see. Bonus. Camera zooms out. Winnie's. Okay, that background has to get stretched all the way to here. And that blur's got to get stretched all the way to here. And the mountain's got to get stretched all the way to here. There we go. This entire thing just made Sony look bad. They also got a worse deal from Microsoft in the end. Yeah, the original deal included all Activision games. The new deal is just for COD. Because that's all Sony cared about, my friend. As you know. Well, and the courts were convinced that Call of Duty in particular was the main sticking point. That, like, if Xbox had the rights to Call of Duty, the entire industry would crumble. You know, or that they'd have the controlling hand. And Xbox was obviously saying, you know, freaking Nintendo doesn't get them, but we'll happily give it to them. And the courts were like, well, Nintendo doesn't count. And then, you know, they said, excuse me, Nintendo is, you know, busting both our butts. If they're not competing in our market, whose market are they competing in? And the judge was like, that's a good point, actually. If anything, this whole thing was like, this is just a net positive for Nintendo all around. Anyway. Okay, let's get this one. This one's not animated. Duplicate. Put it here. Only go to that long. Actually, hang on. I need you to go a layer above so that I can see if you're the right size. This is about the right size. Put you down here. Wichita, Kansas. And there's a keyframe. Sweet. Rainbow tinted Sonic Boom. Do I have that? I feel like I downloaded a PNG that was approximately that. Do I have that? This? Yeah, I guess so. Before they ride. There's keyframe. Is that big? Oh, that's as big as it gets. Okay. Oh wow, that almost looks animated the way that it spins like that. Weird. Kind of like that. Nintendo not showing a Pikmin short before the Mario movie was a huge missed opportunity. Could be a great way of introducing general audiences to more obscure IP. I agree. With Pikmin seems to be doing... Nintendo's doing a lot to help Pikmin's visibility with the pre-released Pikmin 4, and I'm all for it. Oh wait, this is a GIF. I didn't even realize. think I need this to be somewhat smaller so that it can grow and dissipate away. Let's see. I also think it needs to, that first keyframe needs to start earlier. Oh, for crying out loud. Weird inputs there. I want you to get smaller. And I want you to hide behind the horse butt. There we go. Yeah, that works. Pikmin's got that Miyamoto bias, or at least it feels like it. Yeah. Miyamoto definitely...
Pardon me, I'm gonna take a drink. Ooh, gracious. Nintendo definitely had a passion for Pikmin.
I feel like the GameCube, people like to say it was the last regular Nintendo console before they went down the gimmick route. But the thing about that is, the games they made for it, they still had that 80s mentality. And Pikmin is very much like that, where everything is built around the gameplay concept. And it very much had like a Mario feel. I think when Miyamoto said Pikmin would be the next Mario, I don't think he expected it to be a big hit. I think he was, explaining to interviewers that he felt working on Pikmin the same way he felt when first developing Mario. I'm just going to look at what I've done so far for this little editing timeline. I'm a minute and a half in, and I still have nearly 4 whole minutes left. Anyway, there was a Pikmin statue in the Mario movie when they go to the client's house. It's true, Peter Gargan. Very true.
Yeah, everything. Stream health looks okay.
Any guesses as to what this game I'm pitching is? I feel like the IP, or the idea of the IP is pretty obvious, but what kind of game is it? You probably also already know. But either way. The idea for this trailer came to my head one day, and I wrote it all down in a Google document, descriptively, like as if I was, narrating it. And I said, this is too good. I've got to do this. I bet, because I bet it'd do well on YouTube. That is to say, I'd want that to be a video associated with what I do here. Mario Zelda crossover? In a way. There it is. Alright, what's the next sentence I say? Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Oh, you know what? It doesn't have to go that long. There we go. The next scene, the next segment, the next shot is 8 seconds long. Lord almighty. Oh, you know what I should do, actually? Duplicate. And it's about the same length anyway. Stickers. That blur. Continue with that blur. That mountain. Continue with that mountain. Oh, shoot. And now everything has got to be layered correctly. Link has to be in front of the mountain. There we go. Link ends up stranded on Talon 4 while Samus tries to survive in Hyrule. That would be fun, actually, but that's not what it is.
How long have I been streaming for, actually? An hour and a half?
Yeah, we can keep going. I have nowhere to be tonight. So... And I told my folks it'd probably be 2 hours at most. And, you know, and I don't know how much longer I can go without my throat giving out. But, you know. What do I need? I need a sticker. I need a behind view of Samus. Whoop. Is it animated? I don't want... No. You're not allowed to shake. Da-da-da-da. And you can dither in here. Oh, excuse you. Oh, excuse you. You don't want to be big? Okay, now this is where we do some fancy motion. You gotta end up here, and you gotta end up here? No, no, it needs to be a separate sticker. No, no, well, either way. Oh, it is a separate sticker. Well, there you go, then. But no, yes, the mountain has to go away. Bye, mountain. Is that too fast? Let me see. No, that's perfect. This has me curious. Metroid Zelda crossover with Splatoon. Meanwhile, the Water Wraith is hopping through the universe, trying to stalk him down. Sound like a Hollywood exec with a deal I couldn't refuse. I mean, Peter Gargan, you're pretty much on the trail. The thing is, this animatic that I'm putting together, it's very much inspired by the E3 trailer for Brawl, in a way. But it's a different kind of game. Oh, I need a... Do I have her gunship? I do. It's going to be somewhat in the distance, so that's fine. Shoot, where's the... Here? You'll end up here, but you gotta start off screen. Bye-bye, baby. And same thing with this Samus here. Needs to move slightly, but also needs to be... Where's the flip? Flip. There you go. How does that look? Oh no! Going in circles! Circles and circles and circles, circles. I don't want you to be going in circles, baby. Come on, honey. Don't be going in circles or nothing. Oh, you know what? Do I even need to? I do need to. Well, let me just... Okay. She's over here. So you've got to... Actually... You got to start here. And you've got to do some moving. That's it. There you go. And you go over here. And you start over here. Oh, yes. That's what I wanted to happen. Oh, no. That's not what I wanted to happen. Immediately once I get it, friggin' screen share goes away. But hey. I did a thing. I did a thing right before this thing. And the app crashed? No, no, no. Come on, baby. Don't be doing that.
Don't be crashing on me, babe. You know I love you, babe. Come on, babe, don't be that way. Oh, just start now. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba, I'm loving it. Select the window. We're back in business. Babe, I love you, but sometimes you just crash on me.
It's true. That's me with the Let's View app.
Come on, babe. Don't be crashing on me, babe.
Now I gotta switch to a different angle. So first off, replace this image with Talon 4. Oh, you know what? I think I can actually... I have an image of her gunship parked, right? Nah. I was thinking I might be able to do something silly, but I'm not gonna. Background. Blurred a bit. No, come on now. There we are. Stickers. Duplicate. Get rid of keyframes. And put you more toward the center. Is that the center? That's a little bit too low. There we go. No freaking way. Is that 3D, boy? Clay sculptor extraordinaire? What's up, dude? Happy to see you. I'm gonna go to bed now. It was great chilling here tonight. Thank you for joining us, Peter Gargan. What time is it in the UK? I don't even know. It's like 2:26 here on the Pacific Coast. It's pretty early in the day for me. Well, it's not early in the day. It's just, early in the afternoon. Or I guess it's late in the afternoon. I don't know. Point is, I don't have anywhere pressing to be. Thanks for chilling with us, Peter Gargan. Actually, I need to cut this thing off a little bit. Split. 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 Frick. Okay, don't split. Oh, wait a minute. I'm a silly Billy Bo Billy. I can avoid this senseless violence by simply doing this. Yes, yes. Oh, brilliant. Keyframes? I don't want keyframes. Get keyframes out of here. Don't get spoiled for Pikmin 4. They're starting to pop up. Oh, I will do my best, 3D boy. I don't want to get spoiled in Pikmin 4. I want to play it on Friday. I want to play. 4 p.m. Pacific is midnight in the UK. Oh, well, there you go then. Thank you, Zoob. Would you like to see an ARMS spin-off? Hey! A Mornal Locandero? Did I get that right? I feel like I've seen you in my comment sections before. Happy to see you. Yeah, I'd love an ARMS spin-off. I had an idea once they should do 1080 snakeboarding. Where it's like 1080 snowboarding, but it's with Kid Cobra. That'd be fun. There, this frame's got to go all the way to over there. So that makes it around 10:30 p.m. there right now. Yeah, a reasonable time to go to bed. Happy for Peter Gergen. He also just recently graduated from university. Good for him. Alright, I need a new sticker to join the fray. Now, do I have this one already, or do I have to get it? Jeez. 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 Think I might have to go get it. What video editing software is this? This is InShot Pro, RetroCount.
What you are seeing is my tablet screen being shared. This is an app available on the Samsung and Google stores. And I've been using it since the beginning, so, and I'm too stubborn to move on to something else. But it's pretty darn versatile. I used to have to use a separate app to green screen my Sonic characters, but then this app introduced a chroma key feature, so now I use it for everything. I like how easy it looks. That's why I like it too, RetroCount. I used other editing apps here and there before, but I like this one the most because, yeah, it's just... everything is really obvious. It's very intuitive. How to use everything. Alright, I need an image of Donkey Kong. Splayed out. Thing is, and I'll also have to Photoshop a mainstay image of him with his armor on. Yeah, InShot. That's how it's spelled. You've got it. You guys have got it. Itsumi and RetroCount, the dream team. I feel like there was a day where I did just get all the PNGs I need for this, but I might have missed a lot of them. Like, this one is good, but he's on a freaking snowboard. What was I thinking? He's not supposed to be on a snowboard, darn it. He's not supposed to be. He's not supposed to be, babe. I guess I'll just have to go get one off the internet. Let's see. About blank. I don't want about blank. I want search bar. I want Donkey Kong PNG. Oh, that's a good one. I'm gonna have to go to a website for this, aren't I? That's his Brawl model. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go to a website for it. That's fine. Lois Griffin jump scare. I didn't notice the Lois Griffin. Copyright complaint? Ah, shoot. Well, Mommy. Well, Nancy and I will. This is a good one. This is a classic one. This is one I think I want, but clearly there's got to be a better way to obtain it than whatever shady website this is, right? Maybe if I look up Donkey Kong and Diddy Kong PNG, that might help. Yeah, let me... Donkey Kong and Diddy Kong PNG. Oh, I was behind by like 2 minutes. Of what, Lois Griffin? There it is again. Ooh! I think I want that. This is nicepng.com, so I should be able to get it? I've been here before. There it is. Oh, pfft. I clicked on a pop-up by accident. That's the thing with these websites, is that it's, you gotta, which one is the right one? DMCA report again. Close. Does that mean I can't have it? Oh, no, I can. Download. Diddy will never be pulled. Well, you see, I voted for Shmormu, and what's done is done. When's Smiling Friends Season 2 coming out? I feel like they were on, Michael and Zach were on a podcast, and they said I think it was Create Unknown. They said they don't like it when shows have long waits between seasons, and they want to get Season 2 done as quickly as they can. Maybe they were just being optimistic. I don't know, I'd love to see Smiling Friends Season 2 as quickly as it's available. Because I really liked the first season. A lot. It was great. It's getting a Blu-ray release in August, I think. I think I might get that. Oh, this is kind of perfect. Yes. Happy with this. Okay.
It'll be out when it's out, and we like that. It'll be out when it's out. It'll be out when it's out, right? Yeah. Okay, let's see. Donkey Kong. Oh, actually, let's see. This is the frame where you land on the thing. And this is the frame where you descend from the sky. And this is the frame where you go back up and disappear from sight. And you need to last longer. But also, you need to go someplace. And you've got to go down. And you have got to do a funny animation as you do. Nah, 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 nah. Oh, yeah, that's good. I like that one. See how it looks. Oh, perfect. Yes. What great work ethic. It'll be out when it's out. That went better than I pictured in my head. Donkey Kong landed on the thing and it going down. Now, what did I do for the background of the Inkling shot earlier? I think I want to do that again for Donkey Kong. Is it literally just... Yeah, I did a looping animation for the background, so it's not going fast. It's just moving slightly. Yeah, okay. Then that's what I shall do for Donkey Kong as well. Oh. No, not duration. Siggers. You've got to be here, and 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 you've got to be here. Alright. I want to watch from the beginning again. Maybe I can keep up with the chat. I gotta head out, Mr. Sockman. Thanks for the stream. Thank you for coming, Kevster TV. Happy to have you. I wasn't here early enough to see the Inkling dab, and so I've been jump scared again. Thank you. Yes. Yes, that's my goal with this animatic. I hope that it illustrates my intended vision in my head efficiently and is also entertaining to look at. Like the narration I'm giving, it doesn't say it'd be this goofy, but it can be goofy enough to, you know, provide some... Because that's the thing, right? The animation is so limited, the visualization is so limited, that it's kind of funny in and of itself, so I'm trying not to take it too seriously. Yeah, something happened there. Samus is looking for it. It's an Inkling zipping around. I got replies on Twitter. Oh, YouTube creators, what? Oh, did a bot see my tweet? Yeah. New week, new streaming setup. Enjoy your stream. Thank you, soulless robot. You really make me feel heard. Oh, hey, I got a new follower. And there's Link. I think you accomplish that effectively all the time. Oh, the mix between informative and funny. Thank you, A. That's what I'm going for. In the same shot, we see Samus. That's right, we're already 2 minutes in. Only like 3 minutes to go. Alright, how long does this shot have to be? I'm just listening to my narration. You guys can't hear it. Oh, okay, hang on. Has to go that long. Ooh, boop. Alright, replace. This image should do. Animation. Where's animation? Hello, animation. There we are. Combo. Zoom throw or swing? Yeah, swing. We'll make it last the whole way through. Bababoo. Go to stickers. Detail. Blur. Make it cover the whole thing. There we go. Now we're cooking with gas. Zoobmare, your content feels like it would synergize well with Arlo, to be honest. Thank you. Yeah, who knows? Maybe someday he'll learn that I exist, and maybe someday we'll make something together. Who knows? Certainly not me. Right now, I just gotta, you know, make my stuff. Alright, now I need to do a Photoshop thingaroo. Or did I already? I don't think I did. Let me look through my gallery. Did I already do a thing for Donkey Kong in his special outfit? I don't think I did. I did not. That means we gotta make it. This will be fun. No, I don't want to download Pro. Photo. I think I have the template, though. Right? Don't I? I might not. If I was about to say, if I had PNGs of Donkey Kong's feet, I could just use the snowboard one. But I don't want PNGs of Donkey Kong's feet in my folder. What if my mom sees? I could have sworn I had that render from Donkey Kong Country Returns. Could have sworn. Oh, this is the one I want. Just have to make it a PNG. So, cutout. AI cutout. Hopefully it won't be too messy. Oh, it's a little bit messy. You know what? I'm pretty sure this was a PNG at the beginning of its life anyway. Surely I've got the stem image in here somewhere. Surely I don't have to go back to PNG Mart or whatever. There it is. Oh, and there's an ad, but it didn't load, so that's cool. Now, why does the background look like that, I wonder? I don't know. And I don't want to find out. Let's get rid of this board. It's DK King of Swing, Clue Clue Land Spiritual Successor board. What's going on? What's going on? Is the app glitching? I mention you a lot in his Discord server. Oh, you're in the, you donate to Arlo's Patreon, Zoob? That's awesome. Happy for you. Discard changes. Maybe if I close the app and open it up again, it'll be better. Or maybe I should... Oh, you know what? I'm stupid. I totally forgot that I'm stupid. How foolish of me. I can use the cutout feature from InShot.com. It's not a website. It's an application. Where's that image? Which way to go? There we are. Dum-diddy-dum-dum. Is there a weird cutout between Donkey Kong's neck? Did the AI do that? It did. Put that back. Why did it get rid of Diddy's arm? That's so random. Put it back. Anyway. How foolish of me to have disregarded my sheer stupidity. Yeah, that's what I said. I forget that I'm stupid a lot. Animus! What's up? It is pronounced Animus, right? Is it Animus? Animus? I should get that right. Happy to see ya. We're in the middle. I'm afraid we were on the editing timeline for a video earlier, but now in order to continue that, I've got to Photoshop a Donkey Kong. And I feel like that's less compelling to watch. But, you know, the editing process isn't something I ever planned on broadcasting anyway. I just, you know, I'm able to share my tablet screen, so I figured, why not? Right. The hand is a little bit messy, but do I care? I don't think I do. Is that good? Everything here in account for? I think it is. Boop. Oh, but wait a minute. No, I need to do polish because I need to give him the armor. Gosh darn it. No moose around here, so Animus then. Animus. Onimus. I don't know. Wait, didn't you get your foot in the door by collaborating with Noggin and Loxton, and didn't Arlo do the same? I've never collaborated with Loxton. At least not to my knowledge, Zoob. That's what Arlo did. Arlo was on Loxton, and he was on Noggin with Loxton early in his career. That I do remember. I have never collaborated with Loxton. I'd be down. I'd be happy with that, but I haven't. So, yeah. Sock, I don't know how to tell you this. You collaborated with him during the coma. There you go. What happened? Oh, it's the animation. I don't want him to do that. Don't do that. Ooh, my back. Do I still have sody? I do. I'm gonna get a drink real quick. Whew. How did you get your following then? Just uploading stuff. I feel like the largest part of my following came from my early Oni Plays quote-unquote animateds. They're animated. You know, they are animated renditions of Oni Plays commentary, but they're puppets. They're little sock puppets. They were very crude. My first one was of just Zach, and he had Mike's Hard Lemonade bottle caps for eyes. It was very crude. But it sort of took off. It got in people's recommended feeds, and it got me a lot of subscribers. And I feel like, yeah, I used to do Oni Plays Animateds all the time, and that got me a large portion of my following. But I did Nintendo stuff at the same time, too. It just wasn't as popular. But it's been getting more popular. My video game commentary stuff. Oni Play stuff is certainly where I got on the ATS train. Yes. And that stuff is coming back. I took a break from it for a long time because I just didn't have the drive for it. But I'm getting back in it, and I'm working on another Oni Plays Animated right now. And hopefully I'll be able to release it soon-ish. I don't know. You were on Kid Icarus, though. I was. But I didn't even know. It was actually RetroCount pointed it out to me. It was a while in 2020. I uploaded a video called "Sock Puppet Dancing Green Screen Free Template," something silly like that, and it was just Sock dancing to the Ape Escape theme on top of a green background, and Caddy used it as he was doing some video. I forget which one it was. And, you know, and he edits things sporadically and whatnot. And at one point he says it's like controlling an unwieldy puppet. And he used that footage of me and sped it up by a bunch. And it was like, and RetroCount, yeah. PS1 accessories, thank you. Yes, he screenshotted it and put it on Twitter, and he was like, wait, what? Sock is in a Caddy video? And I did. I said he probably just found the template. And then he replied to me, and he said, it was a great template, thank you. So I was like, that's cool. In a way, I tangentially had a cameo in a Cat Icarus video. Ooh. What was I getting? Oh, Dwanky Quang.
Dwanky Kwong. Where'd you go, Dika? Dika Contra? Did I skip it? No, it's coming up. DK. Donkey Kong. He's the leader of the bunch. You know his well. He uses it to get water. Cut out this weird thing. Get rid of it. Don't want to see it no more. Can I zoom in without the app crashing? Yes, good, thank you. Make it a little bit smaller. Try to be dainty. Try to preserve as much of the hand and get rid of as much of the wood as we can. I think the biggest YouTuber I've ever officially collaborated with is Miles John. He provided backgrounds for my latest Only Plays Animated. It was very gracious of him. I'm also, you know, being a little coy. I don't want to show my full hand, but we'll collaborate again, Miles and I. That old Miles John cartoons fella. Darling man, very talented. He's one of my favorite YouTube creators right now, Miles John. Found you because of the Funny Boy animateds. Oh, because only play Funny Boys. Stayed because of your Funny Boy nature. Thank you. You do have a good poker sock face. Thank you, Kermit. You say because I did a Kermit voice earlier. I can't really do a... I mean, everyone can do a Kermit voice, but I don't think my Kermit voice is just really good. Good grief, it's a running joke. Why are there so many songs about rainbows? Not to start beef, but it's definitely better than Matt Vogel. Sorry, not sorry. I found you because of your One Hit Wonders video. Oh, wow! Wow, thank you. That's interesting. Yeah, that video did get a bigger spike in views than most of my regular Nintendo content. I really like that video. The One Hit Wonders video, the top 10 One Hit Wonder Nintendo franchises that should get their first ever sequels on Switch. That was a fun one. I definitely... That's sort of definitely part of my brand as a commentator, is being the guy who brings up dormant Nintendo IPs. Okay, that's done. Now I've got to put armor on him, like I did for Epona earlier. I think I do a better Fozzie Bear than I do Kermit. As he goes, "Oh, waka waka! Oh, beautiful for spacious skies. For..." Oh, that's trippy. Why does the bottom half not have the That's weird. Never seen that before. Does that mean I can't... This means this is just going to be easy. Oh, holy cow. Oh, well. That means that I don't have to... I don't have to worry about shaping it correctly, because most of it is just defaulting to the shape of himself already. That's cool. Do you storyboard, Sock? I do. Not professionally or nothing. But some videos I storyboard. My Only Plays Animateds I storyboard. Other shorts I storyboard. Just so that I have an idea of what it'll look like by the time I'm done with it. But this thing that I'm doing right now, I did not storyboard beforehand, because it essentially is a storyboard, in a manner of speaking. There you go. That mostly works. Doesn't that go a little bit? Yeah, that's good. Oh, yeah, that's good. Yeah, that's fine.
Want to give him cuffs around his wrists and around his ankles. That was easy. You play Professor Layton? I never have, but I've heard only great things, so I'm keeping my eyes peeled. I'm in the same boat, A. It's just, yeah, I've never played Professor Layton, but I also hear they're very good. So, that's the thing. Oh, what? I've been deceived. It's not as I was supposed to look at all. Pardon me. That wasn't easy. Okay. This thing is cursed. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to discard changes. I'm going to photo. I'm going to canvas. Haha. PNG canvas. Haha. Add. Gotta find that Donkey Kong image again. It's down here somewhere. There it is. I've got to make it bigger. And I've got to erase that darn wood again. I've played Ace Attorney. It was too difficult. Difficult. Interesting. Yeah, Ace Attorney is another one I've never played, but hear great things about. People love the characters. And it seems to, yeah. Ace Attorney, definitely, from what I can perceive, outside of having played the games myself, looks to be a series of quality. For sure. For sure, Willie. Can you get behind it? Name that Muppet. Who's that Muppet, everybody? For sure, Willie. For sure. Where my Muppet homies at? Everybody knows that one. I want to play Ghost Trick, TBH. Yeah, that one's definitely on my radar. That's another one that I know of. I remember I was supposed to Ghost Trick through Matthew Matosis. He's a very good video essayist who I listen to sometimes. He talks about game design. And he had glowing praise for Ghost Trick. It's definitely something I'd be interested in. Glad it's getting a Switch port. Or gotten. Is it out? I think it's out, actually. Anyway, yeah. Now that's gone, you can be even bigger. Wow, Donkey Kong, you've gotten so big since last I saw you. That's Grandma Kong. That's Wrinkly Kong. Talking to Donkey Kong. Sorry I'm not a Muppet homie, just a Muppet normie. That's alright. If no one else will guess, the Muppet was Janice. Big Muppet fan. Thank you, Nettie. Yes. That was Janice. For sure. Alright. That's added. Now to add the things. The things with the place and the things. I forgot her name. That's fine. Funny enough, the Arlo server are the people who told me to play Ghost Trick. Oh, there you go then. Means it's got some prestige among the... There's a correlation. There's a demographic overlap. People who like Arlo also like Ghost Trick. Ergo, if you like Arlo, you'll probably like Ghost Trick. So there you go. Should probably try it. Every limbo boy and girl all around the limbo world gonna do the limbo rock all around the limbo clock. Oh shoot, I shouldn't. Oh wait, no, I can just sorry. Gotta go back to erasers now so that his hand isn't covered. Jack be nimble, Jack be quick. Is the music still playing, by the way? The Pikmin music? Did that video expire yet?
I gotta swap that out or not. Rush. Yes. Very handsome cufflink Donkey Kong. Most becoming. Music is all good. Thank you, Animus. Tune's still fresh. No need to go to the store and buy more just yet, Dad. Alright. Everyone's, I'm gonna make a YouTube music run. Anyone need anything? We doing good on, we got sandwich fixings. We got top ramen. All good? All good. Okay. I don't want anybody complaining that we're out of anything, because I'm going shopping now. Everyone can see, right? Oh wait, no, it's a friggin'... The X-Bomb has a good texture and color that I'm using uniformly across all these characters. Some other 3 if they have it, dada. Dada. I have this thing where if I'm alienated from a content creator's Discord, I stop supporting them altogether. It is why I'm nervous joining. It happened with Wood. What, like beat 'em ups? I'm sorry to hear that, Zoob. Yeah, I don't go on Discord a lot. I have a Discord server. It was back early in my channel's earliest days. I had maybe 1 or 2 couple subscribers who were adamant. They're like, we need a Discord server. You've got to have a Discord server, Sock. And I was like, okay, I know nothing about Discord. I'm not going to run it. I'm not going to be very active, but here you go. And I pop in from time to time. I make announcements on there like I do on Twitter and anywhere else. And yeah, it seems fine. Everyone seems to be happy for the most part. I don't know, I'm an old dog. Don't want to learn new tricks when it comes to Discord. That being said, I have used Discord to, like, organize collabs and stuff. Share assets and whatever else. So Discord has its uses. I'm not like against Discord. I'm not morally against Discord or anything like that. I don't get it and it scares me, so I don't use it a lot. Every limbo boy and girl all around the limbo world. Why is the eraser so small? I don't know. Anything exciting going on with the chat today? Anybody have any plans? Are doing anything? Do you get ads on such? It's the only reason I want YouTube Red. Oh, did someone mention having YouTube Premium? I have YouTube Premium. I initially got it because I thought downloading videos meant actually downloading MP3s, but it didn't. And I was just too lazy to cancel it. And, well, not too lazy. I could have canceled it, but I said, you know what? I actually like that there aren't any ads, and it's not that expensive, so I'm keeping it. Yeah. I don't think I've ever used YouTube Red for anything or anything like that. I just think it's nice not to have ads and not to deal with ad block, because it can be testy sometimes, at least in my experience. I'm not the most computer literate person. That's why I use a freaking tablet to edit, because it makes more sense to me than stuff. Oh, Zebor! This poster has been to dark places. Oh, somebody mentioned Sneed? Okay. Every limbo boy and girl. Don't ask me about Sneed. I don't want to know. Start drawing. Let's get those glow effects going, boys. Yellow. something. No, not on his finger, you silly goose. Surround his hand. Surround his hand, you idiot! I want the strokes to be a little bit bigger there, actually. Save me some time. Every limbo boy and girl. At the airport to go home. Hey, Spooky Squash. Happy to see you. You coming home from a trip or something? Yeah. It'll be good to be home, won't it? I hope it'll be good to be home. There's no place like home. At least that's what the Wizard of Oz said. It's easier to manage a smaller community. That's truer words were never spoken, Zoob. Every limbo boy and girl. Why is that song stuck in my head? Why am I thinking of that one Limbo song? I don't know. Frankly, I don't want to know. You're under 10,000 subs, so the chance of someone coming into the server not getting along with other members are low. The thing is, that's not a thing I want to worry about, or a thing I think I should have to worry about, whether or not, you know, I have a community who view themselves as a unit, you know, as if I'm like a cult leader or something. It's yeah, that's not something I want to have to worry about. I'm not even going to bother giving him purple ankles. I'm just going to, just get a line on it. Your ankles are mostly covered up at that dynamic pose you're at anyway. Oh, but I have to give him a headband. YouTube Premium is giving out 3-month trials of Game Pass. Really? Well, I already have Game Pass, so. So there you go. Every week I ask him for a full list of everything Atari has bought over the past year because I never told us besides Bubsy. I don't even know. I think I missed that conversation. I need to get that X-Bomb back in here for that texture it gives. Get back in here, X-Bomb. Thank you. Crop. Yep. 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 Erase. Very good. Shoot. This thing gets so small, it's be a little difficult. Eraser. You can zoom in when you're erasing, but not when you're adjusting for some reason. Don't ask me why. I didn't design this app. I'm not that crazy. Well, it doesn't even wrap all the way around his head, silly me. I'll hide it. Yeah, I'll just hide it with friggin' the little light strokes. Because that's the thing, no one's going to have, like, I'm not going to upload this as, like, a work of art and say, look at me, I'm an artist. This is just a visual element for, you know, a friggin' 4-minute section at the top of a 20-minute video. Draw with yellow, draw with a glow brush. Oh, and Diddy's holding it. Yeah, there you go. That's probably good, right? That's probably fine. I feel like I'm getting a little lazy with the way this is, but you know what? Have to make sacrifice here and there. If I want this video to come out this month, let alone at all, I'm gonna have to pick places to cut corners.
Not in a sense of like bringing the video's quality down, but just in how anal I want to be about every aspect of production. Sometimes you just gotta get the thing done. That's the I've listened to a lot of content creators who, have relatively big followings talk about, how you get a following, how you make YouTube a job. And the number one thing they say is you've just gotta make stuff. Obviously that's not a universal law, because there are a lot of great content creators who go long stretches of times without uploading stuff. But I think, if you're trying to build an audience, the adage is true that you've got to make stuff, This is for a video. I thought he had finally lost his mind and was just doodling as the voices commanded. Yeah, no, I'm a... Oh, yeah, my little sock GIF in the bottom left corner. That's what I look like right now. I'm editing this all on a tablet. That's how I look doing this. What was I doing? I was just looking at the clock for a second. I kind of have to pee. I've been live for 2.5 hours. That's half an hour longer than I expected to go. You know what? I'm just going to watch. How much did I get done doing this? That's a good question. I spent 2 hours streaming. Before I started streaming, I was at this derpy link face. And now, I'm all the way to this shot of Donkey Kong landing on the spaceship. That's 154. This is 126. So I got like half a minute of editing done here. Yeah. Yeah. Is that not a struggle for you, really, deciding when a video is done? Kind of. It can be a struggle for me, because sometimes the thing is... I wonder whether or not something needs an edit, or if I want to add a thing here. I'll even sometimes have whole jokes or whole bits that I'll cut, just because I say, I don't want to have to go through the trouble of, executing it, and I just want this video done. So that's a thing. Let's watch this thing from the beginning, and then maybe I'll go. I can't share the audio coming from my tablet through this, or at least I haven't figured out how. But yeah. So I'll let it play here on the timeline for a second. And you guys can try to piece together what it even is supposed to mean. Because I won't tell you, because you'll find out when it's done. It'll be out when it's out, and we like that. FYI, I am delirious from the heat. I am waiting for my speaker to charge before I take a shower. Yeah, it's definitely gotten really hot where I'm at too, Zoob. I'm in Southern California. It's been over 100 degrees for like a week. Great success. Yes, half a minute of content. Hooray! Gracious coughing. And I'm out of water. This is fun. This has been going pretty well. The stream only crashed like once or twice or a couple times, and only for like a second each time. So that was good, unlike when I tried to stream the Pikmin 4 demo. I think it's because I was just running out of RAM space, disk space on my PC. I did a lot of cleaning before I got this all set up. Deleted a lot of files. Deleted a lot of stuff I haven't used since college. We don't talk about the Pikmin 4 demo stream. There's the cliff. Yeah, remember that? And now the horse wouldn't stop spinning? Uh-oh. That was a little bit of a weird thing with Samus fading in there. She was like, but whatever. Alright. And that's, I still need to finish that 7-second shot. But that's something, I might even continue editing when I get off stream here. The thing is, I'm so sick of talking, and I've got to pee, and I'm a little hungry. And it's been 2.5 hours, and other people live in this house, and I'm sure they don't want to have to be as quiet as they can or whatever. So I think I'm just gonna. All I can tell is this is some sort of crossover about tech from the Metroid franchise. Close, very close, Zoob. You're on the Patreon. I think I actually said what this is in a post, or I should say, I've shared the concept of this. I've talked about this video. I've mentioned this video in Patreon posts. So yeah, if you go back and look at old Patreon update posts, you might be able to tell which one it is. I think I mentioned wanting it to be the one I'm doing in July, so there you go. It's me, I'm the Zoomers. Go do what the Zoomers call self-care, Saki. Well, thank you. That's why I only use Discord to yell at Atari interns. It's something Smash, and therefore it will cause some sort of violent argument on the Source Gaming Discord. Does Source Gaming know about me? Nantanjax knows about me. We follow each other on Twitter. And he helped me with research for my Nintendo EPD video. Yeah. If they want me to appear on Good Morning Source Gaming one of these days, I'd love to. I'd love to do a video with Source Gaming. That'd be fun. Anyway, I've gotta hop off, I think. They go, Awesome King, hi. Oh, Awesome King. Did you just get here? I'm sorry. I'm about to hop off. Text posts are long. I don't read them. I'm only paying for credit and videos. Okay. Well, I hope you're getting your money's worth, Zoob. I hope the credits are sufficient. Don't want, hop off, or don't collaborate with Source Gaming. Either way. I mean, I've got no problem with Source Gaming. There are some commentators who I like more than the other ones, and commentators who I like less than the other ones, but, they're fine. I don't go on Discord. I don't, if somebody says, oh, this YouTuber has a bad community, it's like, I don't notice. I just watch the videos like they're movies. I'll just play this editing timeline one more time for Awesome King. Yeah. I'll keep the VOD up. I'll keep Nevada. I will keep the VOD of this stream public on my channel so that anyone who missed out and wants to look at what I've been doing can, if they want to. I mean, I don't know how much rewatchability there is in streams like this, but if for whatever reason that interests you, it'll be up there. I'm angry at Source Gaming for reasons relating to their Discord. Yeah, specifically Zippo. Oh, yeah, Zippo is not real. I do not believe Zippo has credible sources. Yeah. That much. But, it'll just roll off my shoulders. It bothers me when someone can't separate the game from its community. Yeah. That's what it is sometimes. Zebor lore drop. Put it on the wiki. Zebor! Gracious, I'm coughing like a horse. I'm one of those cough drops. But once this 5-minute segment is all edited, then I can go back to editing the rest of that 20-minute video. Which, the audio is done. A lot of the B-roll has been inserted. It won't take that much longer. I feel like I can get this video done by July. I'm a big fan of King of Fighters, and I'm Canadian. Hey, good for you, Awesome King. I like King of Fighters. I play King of Fighters 98 at my local pizzeria. It's a fun series. That's Doc Young. And that's where we have to end it. Yeah. In the same automatic, you can look forward to appearances from Luigi and the Water Wraith as well. There's a tease for before this video comes out. I might even do this again. I might stream again. Who knows? I've got to make a lot more
illustrative assets for, there's, spoiler alert, there's another storyboard sequence that's going to be less animated than this in that same video. I might stream myself working on that. Oh, by the way, I commissioned VTube concept art. You might be able to edit my VTube attire onto the Primarina model. Oh, yeah, if you subscribe to the $10 tier, again, Zoob, and have a different outfit you want your talking sock to wear, I'm more than happy to accommodate there, sure. I'm going to assume you meant August, unless you want to share the time travel tech with the rest of the class. I mean July. I mean, I'm collaborating with another YouTuber, and we agreed to get this video we're working on done in August. So I want to get this video done by July, because I teased it in June's video, the top 50 pitches video. So, you know, just when I have the time, instead of sleeping, I can work to get this done. Alright. Thanks for coming, everybody. Yes, within July. Yes. Thanks for coming, everybody. I'll see you the next time I see you. That's my signature catchphrase.